Hey everyone, it's Kiana and welcome to my June wrap up. So this month I read about 6-7 books, and that's pretty good for me because most of the time I read 2 to 3 books every month. But this month was an amazing month and it's my first ever wrap up here on my channel. So let's get started. The first book that I read in the month of June, I already rated and reviewed it here on YouTube. I will have my book talk linked down below, and that is not other than Simon versus the Homo sapien Agenda by Becky Albertalli. I rated this a 5 out of 5 stars. I believe I will have everything, each book linked down to a thing for the book and my Goodreads review. I absolutely loved everything about this. This was my first ever reading a book about a gay character, and I loved it. It was amazing. There were certain parts that annoyed me, and I go into further talking about it in my book talk, which will be linked down below. But if you want to read something by Becky Albertalli, read this book. It is amazing. I'm trying so hard to get The Upside of Requited to read that, but I love this book. It was everything. The next book I read, which was a surprise because I never read anything about this author and I really wanted to, and that is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I love this book. I loved Victor. I loved the storyline of this with EOs. It was amazing. I loved it. This is a really good book. I wish there was another book to this series. I honestly do, because the way I left on cliffhanger. I rated this a 4.5 out of 5 stars because when it got to the second part and they started talking about the other main character, Eli, it annoyed me. So this is basically about two kids, Victor and Eli, and they were best friends in college. And the chapters go back and forth from today to 10 years ago when everything started. And it's basically Eli started researching EOs, and that is somebody who has a near-death experience and then they're reborn and they have a power. And then it's not really like it's not really a spoiler, but then Victor and Eli become EOs themselves, and then something happens to one of then Victor kills Eli's girlfriend, and then that's when all holy hell breaks loose. That's all I would say about this, but it was an amazing story. I absolutely loved it, and I wish there was a second book to this. The third book I read touched me in a lot of ways because of everything that is going on. It has made its way through the booktube community, and if you have not heard from it, you live under a rock, and that is The Hate U Give by Angie Thompson. I rated this a 5 out of 5 stars, and the way that she wrote this, it speaks to everything with what is going on. It is a Black Lives Matter movement book, and it is about a girl named Star Carter, and she's with her friend Colette, I think that's how you say his name, a night of a party, and they're driving home. They get pulled over by a cop. The cop drags him out of the car, and when he turns to see if Star is okay, he gets shot in his back. I have seen a lot of racist things in my life, and this speaks to me in so many ways. I absolutely love this book. I'm going to be doing a book talk, but I will link my Goodreads review down below. If you want to get like more of an inside view for this, please pick up this book. It is an amazing story, and I hope Angie Thompson writes more like this. The next book I read, I believe this was my lowest rating. I rated this a 3 out of 5 stars, and that is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I read her book Everything Everything a couple months ago, and I liked that one. It was good. I rated that one a 4 out of 5. This book I did not like whatsoever. I did not like the main characters whatsoever. This is about a girl named Natasha, and she is getting deported to Jamaica. It takes place in a day, and during the day she meets a Korean American boy named Daniel. They fall in love, but she is so mean to him. Like, he believes that they are meant to be together. He's like one of those romancers. He believes that they are made for each other. She does not. And that's all I'm going to say, because I absolutely did not like this book. I would be leaving, as I said for the other books, my review down below, but I did not like this. I did not like this at all. And the last book I read is a little thing. If you don't know, I'm a big Harry Potter person, and the little book I read to wrap up my end of the month with my 4 good books that I read, as you see, is The Tales of Beedle the Bard by J.K. Rowling with little notes by Professor Albus Dumbledore. These are basically the stories that were introduced in Deathly Hallows with the Tales of Three Brothers, and that's in it. There's about 5 of them. The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, the Fountain of Fair Fortune, the Warlock's Hairy Heart, Babbity Rabbity and Her Cackling Stump, and then lastly the one that we all know, which is the Tales of the Three Brothers. I have to say that my favorite was Babbity Rabbity and Her Cackling Stump with the Tales of the Three Brothers. I absolutely loved these books. They were amazing, and these are like stories that the Wizarding families read to their children. That they read to their children before they go to bed, as you hear Ron Weasley say. But yeah, I rated this a 5 out of 5 stars, and I would recommend reading this. I have read this one, and I have read Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, but I have not read Quidditch Through the Ages. I have to read that one. So these are the 5 books that I read this month in June. It was actually a really, really good reading month for me. I cannot wait to see what brings me for my next month. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!